Greetings, traveler. I'm Snapjelly, and in case you didn't know yet, I talk about armor a lot on this channel. Yes, and when you're talking about medieval armor, there's always some twat in the comments saying something along the lines of, well, people during that day and age were only 5'4" tall, and then some other twat responding to that saying, actually, that was pretty tall for people that age. What is this based on? I'm gonna tell you what it's based on. Fucking bullshit, because it's not true. Alright? Well, first of all, there's going to be a lot of difference depending on the country that you're from. I mean, hell, there's still a lot of difference today depending on the country that you're from, and there's a lot more immigration going on than there ever was. So in the Middle Ages, it would have been way more. But when you're talking about knights, you're talking about medieval Europe, right? Europe. Now, point one. Richard III of England, buried in 1485. They measured the length of his thigh bone and calculated that he stood 1 meter 74 centimeters tall. The average length of the English male, as measured in 2012, is 1 meter 75.3. That's a whopping this much more. That much. That's a stunning difference, isn't it? That's amazing. This big. Incredible how much shorter people were 500 years ago. Point 2. The Battle of Towton during the War of the Roses in 1461. Bones of 14 individuals were tested, of which 28 were complete skeletons. They were measured with varying lengths from 1 meter 50 going all the way up to 1 meter 80 and with an average of 1 meter 71. That is a whopping 4 centimeters less. That's good. That's, how much is that? That's less than an inch still? This much. That's about 2 inches. Oh, that's just, incredible length difference. Museum of London examined various graves from the people during the Anglo-Saxon period. The average length of the Anglo-Saxon male was concluded to be 5'8" or 1 meter 72 centimeters, and the same measurements were found for Viking graves. Now that is just stunning, isn't it? How much shorter people were. Like 1 meter 72. That's incredibly short, isn't it? One Anglo-Saxon they actually found towered above that, was a giant. He was 7'4" or 2 meters 25 centimeters. Now that's just incredibly small, isn't it? Do I even have to continue? But yes, actually, because I just thought of something else. What about armor? Alright? This began with armor, let's end with armor. I've had discussions with people saying that people during the medieval age were 1 meter 6 centimeters. 1 meter 6, that reaches up to my nutsack. That's so short. It's just not true. If people that in those ages were actually that small, then the armor would have been that small as well. Right? If you have a harness, like a full suit of armor, then it is going to be custom fitted. If it's too small, it doesn't fit. If it's too large, you can't move in it. Right? There is a little bit of difference. I mean, the gaps could be a bit bigger, it makes it a bit bigger. Some armors have more space between the body and the actual armor, so it makes it bigger as well. But the armor is always going to be about the length of the wearer. How many armor sets have you seen that are actually 1 meter 60 or shorter? Not many of the ones that I've seen. I've seen plenty of harnesses that are actually too big for me to fit in them, and I'm 1 meter 78. So what's the deal? What is this based on? It's based off of nothing. Some guy just pulled it out of his ass and everybody just swallowed it. It was like, that must be true. Makes sense, doesn't it? People back then were way less healthy than we are now, so we must be taller. Yeah, we are taller. About this much, on average. And that's it. So stop spreading lies, guys. Just don't believe it just because somebody says it. It's not true, and it makes no sense either. Check your sources. That's it. Rant over. Thank you for joining my quest. Yada yada yada. Follow me on Facebook and subscribe and all that shit, you know. Bye.